everyone, it's Imogen and welcome back to Colouring Kid. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video I wanted to share what's in my colouring bag for May, and as I've said in previous videos that I've done in this series, this was created by Sammy from Colour and Chat with Sammy, and I will link the original video that she did in the description for you so you can go and check it out. Yeah, I'm here to show you what I would like to colour in May. And when I've done this video previously, I've generally filmed it after I've filmed my completed pages video and my haul video. And by the time it ends up going up, it's quite a bit into the month. So what I've decided to try and start doing is filming this in the last couple of days of the previous month, and then still put it up at kind of the same time if I can, or even a bit sooner. So for me, I'm filming this in the last couple of days of April, and then, you know, it's ready for May. And also what I've decided to do is only share things that I think I can realistically get to, just so that I'm not setting unrealistic expectations, because there's no way that I have got to everything in the previous videos that I've shown. And I just think it's better to just show you what I think I will be able to get done. And I do have another wave of exams this month, so that probably means I'm not going to be able to get as much done anyway. So yeah, I hope that's all right with you, but I'll get started. So the first book, as always, is Ivy and Inky Butterfly, and I figured I'd do this video and film it when I have, because it's unlikely that I will get to any more pages in this. And I haven't even finished the WIP that I had this month, but I'm aiming to finish it by the end of the month, and if I don't, then I don't, that's absolutely fine. But this page is the one I'm currently working on, and I did say in my video last month that I would like to get it completed, but I've just had other projects and I've been working on it really slowly, which has been so much fun. So yeah, I haven't really got much of this one left, but this month I'd really like to finish this page and also do this page if I can. So I actually finished school in the last couple of days before the end of May, so it may be that I managed to get to a few last minute things then. But yeah, this is one that I definitely like to get to. I'm probably not going to get to this double page spread because it is incredibly detailed, and yeah, I'm not gonna put my hopes up. I'm just going to say that that's one I would love to get to soon. But yeah, they are the pages in Ivy and Inky Butterfly. The next couple I'm going to show you are WIPs that I'd like to get finished in May. So the WIP that I have is one of the colouring postcards from I Believe in Fairies by Clara Markova, and this is the WIP I have. So this one I'm colouring at the moment with Holbein pencils, and yeah, this is one that I would love to finish. I was planning on finishing it this month, but because I've been doing the Ivy picture really slowly, yeah, I haven't got round to it, but I'm loving this one so far. I've put a base of fine liner down where this pink is, and yeah, it's so sweet. So that's one that I would love to get finished. And one that I'm planning to just continue working on, definitely not finish, but continue working on a little bit, is the Disney Dreams Collection Thomas Kinkade colouring book. And I worked on this page a bit in streams with you, or one stream actually. Yeah, it's this page. So I've been steadily working on it. I did end up doing not that much in the stream. I think I did all of this section and the flowers, and then another morning I just coloured this bit. It didn't take me too long, but this month I'd really like to get Cogsworth done. I think that would be great, and then maybe do a bit more of the stonework if I can. But these are such high detail pages that even to just do a little bit is an achievement, and I'm really pleased I've come back to this, because this is a long-term WIP. I've had it for almost a year, I think. So yeah, I'd love to just continue on it and see how much I can do. I'm definitely aiming to get it done by the end of this year, which I know is ridiculous because it's one page, but it definitely takes time, and yeah, it's such a pretty page. I'd like to hopefully do it justice. So that's the page that I'd like to continue working on if possible. So the next few pages I want to share with you are all buddy colours, and I would love to get all of them done this month, but I have spoken to my buddy colourist, and obviously there's no rush with some of them, which I think is great, and I really thank them for that because I know that this month is going to be quite busy for me. But yeah, I'll show them to you. So the first one is from Flowerscape by Maggie and Rios, and I've actually done one of the pages already. It's this one, so this will be in my April completed pages, or you will have seen it in my April completed pages. As I've said in the flip through of this book, Maggie does a single flower as a practice flower, or to add your own background, and then generally a scene or another page with the same flower in. So both of these pictures were part of the spread that Michelle and I were doing, and yeah, I can't wait to do this one. I think it's really gorgeous, and I've kept the pencils aside to continue working on this. I love the bees as well. She has done her page, but yeah, I just haven't managed to get to it yet, but I've got that one to look forward to. And I also have another one with Michelle in Circle of Life, and the page in here is one that I'm really excited to do because it was one when I flipped through the book that I thought was really gorgeous. I just love the fact that there's a scene coming out of the book. It's just so imaginative. And yeah, this is the one that we're going to be doing, hopefully. So what I want to try and do is go for a colour palette that I wouldn't usually do. I don't want to keep doing the same generic colour palette that I tend to do. Even in the 2 pages that I've done in here already, you can kind of see that I go for a more pastel colour palette, which I would say is my style, but I would love to branch out a bit and try something a little bit different. Just see if I can incorporate some darker colours. But I do really like how these pages came out. It's just I'd like to, yeah, get out of my comfort zone a bit and do something a bit different. So yeah, I'm hoping that I can achieve that with this page and see what I can come up with. I also have a buddy colour in Botanicum, and this is another buddy colour with Michelle actually, and I'm really excited to do the page in here because I haven't done a page in here for a long time. So Michelle very kindly let me pick the picture, and so I went for this one with the lovely seals and fish and coral sea life scene. I thought this was a really good one because I don't think I've ever coloured any of the sea and water type images in Maria Troll's books, so I thought this would be a really good opportunity to do that. And again, it's nice and enclosed in terms of where I'll put the background, and it'll give me an opportunity to do some bright colours as well for the coral, so I'm really looking forward to doing this one. I think the reason I just haven't coloured in this as much as the others is because this is the Swedish edition and the paper is quite smooth and it's a bit thinner than the other books. But I do have this page in here that I was really proud of, and a couple that I'm not as happy with, but it'd be really nice to colour another page in here. And yeah, I'm really excited to do this one. So that's the page from Botanicum. I also have another buddy colour that I'm doing with Michelle, and this one is from Fairy Miracles by Clara Markova. This is a book that I haven't worked in for the longest time, like Botanicum, and I'm really pleased that I'm going to be working in this again. I think the last picture I did was at least a year ago. Let me find the picture that we will be doing, and I'm really excited about this one. It's this page. So this one is one that I've had flagged for quite a while, and when I was doing my colour along last year, well, I ended up doing it from Fairy Celebrations, but I was considering this picture for that as well, so it was one that I wanted to get to at some point. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing this one, and I like that it's not as detailed as some of her other pictures, so it probably won't take as long to do. Obviously I'm not necessarily going to get all of these done this month because of my exams, but I'll see if I can, you know, do as many as possible. And as Michelle has said, they're kind of just ongoing buddy colours anyway, but I'm really excited to do this one soon. So that is from Fairy Miracles. I also have a buddy colour with the wonderful Valentina, and we are doing the Galapagos penguins, which I'm so excited for. This is going to be such an amazing page to colour, and it's definitely very detailed. We've given ourselves 2 months to do it, so that's brilliant. I know I'll definitely have loads and loads of time in June and July, but whether I get to it in May, I'm not sure. But we've been very flexible about it, which is great. And again, thank you to Valentina. So this one, I'm not really sure how I'm going to go about it. I've seen lots of variations of this page where they've done the water blue, or they've done it kind of a murky green colour. So yeah, I'm not really sure, but I know I definitely want to do some lovely bright seaweedy coral bits just to jazz it up a bit, I guess, because for the most part, you know, with the rocks and the penguins, it will be quite natural in terms of the colour. So yeah, I'll see what I can come up with, but this is such a gorgeous page, and it's actually right at the back. And if I get around to it, I'll do another video for you, another colour and chat video, where I, you know, share information about the animal that I'm colouring, like I did for the polar bear page. So yeah, that will be really fun if I manage to do that. But yeah, this is another buddy colour to look forward to, and it's such an amazing page to do. So that's that one. Okay, and then I have a page from Worlds Within Worlds, and this is a buddy colour with the wonderful Robin. And the page we are doing is this heron page, and I think it's really gorgeous, and it wouldn't normally be a page I would go for, just because the background, I mean, there is a background already there, but it's one that I really want to try and do well, but it does intimidate me a bit because of the clouds and things like that, and then also all of the tiny detail. But I think it's going to be a really fun one to try and challenge myself with, and I'm so glad to be getting back to this book, because the last time I coloured in it was actually another buddy colour with Robin. Where is it? It's a little bit further back, I think, which was a while ago now. I think it was in November, so I'm really pleased to be getting back to it. So thank you, Robin, for suggesting to do this buddy colour, and yeah, hopefully I'll get to this one as well. And the final buddy colour I have for this month is from Worlds of Wonder by Joanna Basford, and the page I have picked out is this one, and I'm doing a buddy colour with the lovely Barbara, and she asked if we could do this page, and I absolutely love it. She did say that she knew I liked the more contained images, and I absolutely do. I think this is a perfect example of one of those. I love them when they're all contained and it's clear where the background's meant to be, and I'm really looking forward to doing this one. I think, as Joanna said, it's meant to be a flowery type gumball machine. And yeah, again with this one, I'm hoping to not just go for obvious colours that I would do. I'm hoping to branch out a bit and maybe pick a different colour for the flowers, like I've been experimenting in with Ivy and Inky butterfly. So this will be the first full page that I will do in this book, because so far I've only done the nameplate page. So yeah, that's a fun one as well. And then finally, I'm just going to show you the few books that I would like to get to if I have time, but as I've said, I didn't want to show loads and loads. I've just picked a couple that are kind of my extras. So as always, I've got this wonderful book, which is The Wonderland Animals by Chiaki Karamomo, and the page that I have picked out that I'd love to start or get to is the polar bear page. I've said this for the past couple of months now, I just haven't had time to get round to it, but yeah, I was looking at the page, actually, this one, because I want to try and replicate it, and actually it wouldn't take me too long if I just wanted to start a bit of the snow or the hot air balloons, but yeah, it definitely will take me time, but it's one that I would like to try and start. And then I also have the Posh Colouring book by Marjolaine Bastin, and obviously we're past the Easter season now, so the one that I was going to do was the Easter Bunny, but I think I will save that for next year when I hopefully have more time. There was this one that I really liked, but really any of them I would like to just see if anything takes my fancy, and they are all absolutely gorgeous. I just need to find time when I can actually just sit down and do a bit of it. And obviously I do have the WIP in the Thomas Kinkade book, and these are very similar in the sense that I do want to try and replicate them, so they're going to take quite a lot of time. Hopefully, because the lines are lighter, that will already be done for me, so I won't have to worry too much about whitening them out anymore. But yeah, it's so lovely. So that is the Marjolaine Bastin Inspired by Nature colouring book. And finally, if I finish my WIP from I Believe in Fairies, I'd love to get to either one of these books by Clara Markova. I feel like I've neglected Tanderful Enchantments especially. I did get it last year and I've done 2 pages in it so far, which, considering I coloured in especially Fairy Celebrations a lot last year, I think that's quite good going for me. But yeah, I do absolutely love this book, and it's not as detailed as her other books, so it wouldn't take me as long to do a page in it. But yeah, I would really like to get to it because it's just so pretty. I absolutely love that one. And then Fairy Celebrations is the one that I've done the most pages in. So, you know, being able to do another page in it would be great, because it means I will obviously do more in it and I'm nearer to completion. Not that I'm rushing to finish it or anything, but I've done quite a few in it. So there are still quite a few spring type pages, especially nearer the front. That was the most recent page I did in here. So yeah, I'll see if I get time to do one, but I don't imagine I will, especially with all the other fun projects I have planned for this month. But they're there, and you know, they are things that I would love to get to at some point. So yeah, that's everything I have to share with you. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and please stay safe and well. And yeah, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.